Hey, if you want to learn how to make my vegan meatballs, stay tuned.
Hey guys, okay, I'm about to make vegan meatballs. Okay, let me get this together. Beyond Meat patties, easier to mash up. So this is what I use. And then over here, I have like my seasonings, a little bowl, the skillet I'm gonna be using. Okay. So I just have this little knife and cut this open like that. And my hands are clean. And put them into here. You gotta let them defrost because they come frozen. I don't know if you ever use this, but it's really just like an illusion of meat. It's not real meat. No, it's just kind of like a ground beef color, supposedly. I like to rinse my hands a lot. All right, so I do put a little bit of water in it. It up just a little bit, not a lot, just really like. Ooh, okay, you can't. Okay, just some pepper in there, onion powder. Oop, the ancestor was like, stop. I don't know. I like a lot of seasoning in my food, so I like my food to taste good. Garlic powder. I don't use salt. And that's why I use a lot of seasoning, because I want everything to taste like something. And this, everybody knows, so hard to say. I don't know, Worcestershire sauce. I tried. Okay, so I just put a little bit of that in there. Not too much, because this does have salt in it. Beyond Meat does have salt in it. It's salty. So we'll drop. I put a little onion soup in there. I don't know, I just like real taste. So I always put that in my meatballs. Not too much, but it's like, I feel like, you know. Alright, let me back up out the camera a little bit. I'm not going to use any egg or anything. I'm going to just like mash everything together. I do like, sometimes I like a little mustard. Some people like ketchup, hot sauce, whatever you like. Really up to you. That's okay. You and your family gotta eat it. That's for you. And if you feel like you need to add a little bit more, whatever, just do that. Ancestors just take you. Sometimes that's what cooking is about. Same time, because the Ravens are playing. We're winning. Sometimes I smell it just to make sure it smells good. I know that sounds weird, but what I'm gonna do is prepare my oil. I use avocado oil today. I use mustard powder instead of mustard. It holds its form, so you don't have to put egg in there, bread in there. I just feel like it just doesn't need it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back, and avocado oil, and it's already hot, so put oil in there. You don't really need too much, but you need enough so to cover the pan. This part is important. Don't forget to wet your hands while you're trying to make the meatballs, because if not, it's just gonna stick to your hands. And I don't know. I'm sitting here right in my mouth. Avocado oil. Let me turn the heat down. Hold on. Ooh, it's looking real hot. My grease is hot, clearly. Wet your hands. Grab the meatball and grab the meat, and then make, you know, a nice meatball, whatever size that you like. Okay. And like I said, you don't need, I didn't put any egg in here. I don't want to make them too big because I don't know.
Guys, don't forget to wet your hands while you're making these meatballs so it's not so messy. Yeah.
I just flipped one over. I'm gonna flip them over.
Okay, so what I'm doing here, I just flip them over. I make sure they're brown on both sides, you know, just to give the illusion. Because you don't have to cook it long because it's not meat. It's really just plants.
I'm doing something. Okay. Let's put a napkin or two right here. Whenever I'm cooking, he always come downstairs more than he ever comes downstairs because he smell it. He like, is it almost done?
Okay, so take all of your meatballs out of the grease. Make sure you get all the grease off before you put them back into your gravy. And I do clean my pan out. I completely clean the grease out.
I do put a little bit of butter in there, okay? I ain't want y'all tripping. Now you do need water with this. Like once you put it on the flame, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think and do all this stuff at the same time. Once you put it on the flame, put heat to it, it starts to like solidify. So sometimes it's too thick.
Now with this pack of gravy, it get kind of tricky because if you don't put enough water in it, it will just start to solidify. So add water to your consistency liking. I like mine a little looser, so I just keep adding water.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna show you. And it worked out just fine for me. I just let it cook down. Okay, so these are just some of the seasonings that I, use in my gravy. The same exact seasonings that I use in the vegan meatballs. I just season the gravy accordingly. You can taste to test. I don't measure when I cook. I just, kind of just like, let things just lead me, and I taste as I go if I feel like I need to. So, just go off of how you feel, I guess. Put my meatballs in there. Yeah, so I'm just putting these vegan meatballs inside the gravy and letting them cook and, just simmer on up and get all tasty and juicy. I love this recipe. It tastes so good over like rice and mashed potatoes. This is how I make my vegan meatballs. Hey, if you want the recipe or my turkey wings, let me know. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.